The FSC's special vehicle drives away. Shalom turns and heads towards the transport vehicle. Rahul is giving first aid to Christina. The moment the attack was launched, Christina turned to close the door. Rahul left Shalom and rushed to the front of the car, shielding her with her shields. The detective was not directly torn apart by the shockwave from above, but the fused metal still pierced her waist. She's stuck in place, unable to move, and the loss of blood makes her consciousness hazy. Through the bloody mist in front of her eyes, Christina can't see who is approaching. She recognizes the familiar footsteps.
Rahu, let me handle this.
Here comes another slave. He bends down and holds Christina's hand.
Where's the commander? What about the others? I've already dismantled the device. I did it. There was no need. Not everyone is as sincere as you. That woman has set up even more cruel traps. Such a risk cannot be ignored. Then, can I go and check? I want to know whether I managed. There's no need for that.
Her right eye revealed a faint triangle. At the same time, Christina feels something touching her soul. It's a touch of white light, a vague giant shadow. Christina feels nausea, as if she's been invaded and squeezed. The pain in her body is lessening, but the sickness cannot be eliminated. She wants to struggle, wants to shout questions, want answers.
Tell me.
Oh, that's a nice one.
What the commander just said. ER-002. The March uprising in the West District.
What is that?
Were you involved?
I feel like they've told us about this, but I'm completely blanking.
What do you mean by twice? What about BR-002 and NF-104? Is it related to this? Didn't you say you're still investigating? Shalom. What you've done, is it really justice?
After a long silence, the nausea feeling disappeared. Shalom let go of Christina's hand, clean and neat.
Forget it.
Shalom gets up and returns to her shawl. She opens her eyes wide. She finally sees the person in front of her clearly. The person is looking down from a high place, indifferent, looking down at her. Then she turns her head indifferently. All of Christina's courage and grievances were instantly shattered by this sudden indifference.
No, wait. I just... Basic first aid is enough. Contact MBCC to take her away. I don't need her anymore.
Wait, she is not... No, wait, she did turn her into a slave just now. Or maybe she didn't. Maybe she just healed and did not put the slavery choker on her neck. Because she's an A class? Is she some I only need S class type of shit? Or is she dumb? Is that the case? She's not that smart compared to her. But that... Okay. On an MBCC to take her away? Where is she? She's planting her in MBCC. There is no way she's just sending her off. If she didn't need her, she would die right here.
No, I just want to know. I'm sorry, Shalom. I just... Rahu.
Rahu gets up and leaves Christina once she confirms the arrival of the rescue team. That is cold. Cold as hell, I gotta say. But why though? This is clearly not just oh, I'm done using her, let's move on. She's clearly scheming something. She is a scheming maniac. She's probably putting her as a plant or something in MBCC. Or maybe she wants her to get into MBCC, get acquainted with everyone, and then come try and find her to get some answers or some closure or something. And then she's gonna use that and then, attach herself to her. Though I highly doubt if that's how they're gonna go, this will work, because if she goes to MBCC, Chief will put her shackles on her, and I highly doubt that the shackles, which like can even affect a target that is unwilling, would affect her, would be able to like counter her, you know, her ability would be able to counter the shackles. The West District operation, that's a Shroll by the way. The West District operation has been unanimously approved. The construction of the defense network confirmed. Funds, resources, and manpower will be in place immediately. Internal investigation and tactic meeting will begin immediately. The underground won't sit idly by. Be prepared. In this FSE operation, you have a more important real task to complete.
The requests have been received, and I will fulfill them all, as I always have.
What is her end goal? Why is she so like hyper connected to the Paradisos? What does she also have some revenge to take? Why is she so loyal to the Paradisos? Why is she a tool? In the distance of the garden mentor, who easily escaped, is happily looking at the other side of the rust where FSC temporary operation headquarters is emitting a sharp sound.
Oh dear, I failed the task and got made. What should I do next? Trouble is coming. Dear client, what are you going to do?
Are they gonna connect all these stories? Cabernet gonna show up?
Don't go.
FSC Internal Report Part 2. Public disclosure. There's been a sudden outbreak of negative public opinion. Unknown parties have exposed FSC internal information on multiple platforms, mainly focusing on the aftermath of the Eclipse operation in NF-103, the recent serial murders, attacks, rumors of FSC internal corruption, and malicious sacrifice are also being spread. This has greatly stirred certain sentiment and incited a strong opposition to the imminent Operation Blockade. The FSC's credibility and public edge has taken a severe hit. Internal review summary: Blockade operation has encountered severe resistance since its proposal. It's currently impossible to identify the party behind the attacks and negative rumors. However, it's clear that the enemy's goal is to disrupt the operation's progress in public discourse and undermine morale within FSC operation. Major Operation Step. The Commander-in-Chief held an FSC internal meeting to stress the importance of the blockade operation in containing and isolating the West District Black Ring. He also issued an official letter to the city expressing his firm intention to implement the operation and requesting the re-evaluation meeting to proceed as scheduled. Warning, the Commander-in-Chief has been attacked by an assassin. There's a part 3. Holy shit, how much am I supposed to record in all this? The Commander-in-Chief is the Garden Ultimate Revenge. The Commander-in-Chief is the Garden's target of revenge. Ultimate target. Commander-in-Chief is just a smokescreen. Garden assassinated the Commander-in-Chief just to restrain the FSC's troop and facilitate their true mission. Did they kill him after this? What the hell? It is now clear that this series of cases was led by the mentor of the Garden. Her motive is extremely complex and only be analyzed by the consolidating the information from the previous cases. The targets of the 4 cases are all related to the FSC operation in NF-103, except for the Commander-in-Chief of the FSC. The victim of other three cases each had their fault. The Commander-in-Chief is also the only victim who was not killed. The mentor may have intentionally spared his life. The Garden seeks revenge, but that's not their only goal. The Garden was trying to stir up mayhem. The Garden was merely executing an order for someone. I mean, the Garden was executing an order from someone, but they clearly have their own goals, so we're gonna go with this one. The motive behind the Garden's crimes: execute the mission assigned by the underground, create chaos in the city to distract the FSC's troops, avenge the real victim of the NF-103 incident. All these motives are true, but the mentor's ulterior motive is hidden behind them. Man, oh man, this is long.